Some breaking transfer news to bring you. And Chelsea are close to agreeing a deal with Rayo Vallecano for the transfer of left-back Pep Chavarría. Well, talks have been ongoing between the clubs for more than a month as Chelsea are looking to replace Marc Cucurella following his move to Real Madrid. So at 28 years old, Chavarría possesses the experience that Chelsea are looking for, as we've seen, to add to their young squad this summer. He started the Conference League final with Rayo Vallecano last season as they lost 1-0 to Crystal Palace. We'll keep you across that and any other transfers, of course, as soon as we get any extra info.
Yeah, because for Chelsea it's going to be busy, for sure a busy August, because yes, they signed Welbeck, Henderson and all the others, but now Chelsea are going to complete some outgoings. So Trevoh Chalobah is going to Como for 30 million euros plus 6 in a Donsen sell-on clause. Badia Ashir is leaving. I think also Tosin Adarabioyo is leaving. For Chelsea, I would keep close eye in the next minutes, I would say, on Pep Chavarría. We broke the story at the beginning of the week on Chelsea improving their bid for Pep Chavarría. Now that bid is at around 19 million euros plus add-ons to Rayo Vallecano. The deal is very close to being completed. Agreement done with the player. Xabi Alonso wants Pep Chavarría. He's a player he knows very well and he's been following closely. So I think this deal is happening. The here we go is imminent, and Pep Chavarría will be the next one for Chelsea. So in this case, another experienced player. He's not super young, but still in full force and ready to make an impact for Chelsea. And so I think after Henderson and Welbeck, the next one is going to be Pep Chavarría, I would say, in the upcoming hours, if not minutes.
Answers.
And
You
many
mentioned
rumors on this one. I expect Tottenham to explore the possibility for a striker in the summer transfer window because they had few ideas, including also Omar Marmoush, so some names mentioned internally. But at the moment, for Nico Jackson, despite the news over the last 24 hours about Tottenham attacking and trying to get a deal done for Nico Jackson, my understanding is that there is still nothing close or imminent about Jackson to Tottenham. It's not a priority, it's not something close, it's not something advanced at this stage. It's just one of the names discussed internally and that's it, nothing else. On Nico Jackson, don't forget the interest from Aston Villa, because Aston Villa consider Nico Jackson as one of the priority targets they have. Then it depends on how much they can invest on the striker. Don't forget that Villa already got Garnacho on loan from Chelsea, and so they can't do another loan from Chelsea in this transfer window. So this is why for Nico Jackson they are interested, but having to buy the player on a permanent deal, this depends on the financials of the move. So this is the situation around Nico Jackson. On Jackson, let me add, don't forget the connection between Unai Emery and Jackson. They were together at Villarreal, very good relationship, very good connection, and Unai Emery would love to work again with him. So this is for sure one of the most interesting possibilities.
Imagine opening your phone and seeing Stamford Bridge quietly preparing for a move that almost nobody had at the top of their transfer wish list. That's exactly where Chelsea find themselves with Pep Chavarría. While the headlines have been dominated by superstar names, the Blues have been working behind the scenes on a deal that could solve one of their biggest problems. And trust me, this transfer is starting to gather serious momentum. According to Fabrizio Romano, Chelsea have submitted an improved bid to Rayo Vallecano after weeks of negotiations. Romano reports that talks are moving forward, with Xabi Alonso pushing to bring the Spanish left-back to Stamford Bridge. Personal terms have reportedly not been an issue, and Chelsea are now focused on reaching a full agreement with Rayo Vallecano over the transfer fee. Now here's my opinion. Pep Chavarría might not sell thousands of shirts overnight, but every successful team needs players who quietly do their job every single week. He's aggressive in defense, comfortable pushing forward, and has the work rate that fits Xabi Alonso's style. If Chelsea complete this signing, it won't be the flashiest deal of the summer, but it could turn out to be one of the smartest. Of course, there are still questions. Can Chavarría handle the speed and physicality of the Premier League? Can he replace the quality Chelsea have lost on the left side? That's the gamble Chelsea are making, and only time will tell if it pays off. But Alonso clearly believes he has the qualities needed to fit into his system. Chelsea's transfer window isn't slowing down either. The club continues to reshape the squad under Xabi Alonso, and Chavarría looks like another piece of that long-term project. If the final negotiations go as expected, don't be surprised if the official announcement arrives sooner rather than later. Now I want to hear from you, Chelsea fans. Is Pep Chavarría the right man to strengthen the left-back position, or should the club have gone after a bigger name? Rate this potential signing out of 10, and let me know in the comments whether you think Xabi Alonso is building a squad capable of challenging for major trophies this season.